Hello everybody, and I hope everybody's doing okay, and thanks for stopping by the channel. Today we're going to talk about Eve Energy. Now this has been sent to me for review, and I want to send a huge thank you to Eve for doing so. They did not sponsor this video, but they did send me the device for a review, and I really do appreciate it. But you know, I want to be honest about it, my reviews no matter what. HomeKit compatible, and that's what we're working towards, is being able to build a smart home and build it easy, and this is really going to help in that quest. 100% privacy, can't beat that. If you're like me, I don't like having to sign up for an account, use a cloud service just to be able to access my devices outside the network, because I don't know what kind of data is being sent to that cloud service. Thread compatible. That is another thing that makes building a smart home easy, is this thread compatibility. Yeah, it's a smart plug, and we're going to get into talking about the details of this smart plug and what it can do and can't do coming up next. So let's get at it. Alright, I'm back now. You saw the box earlier, and it's a very nice looking package. It comes packaged very well. Okay, now inside the box you'll find this container, and it basically has your smart plug, the Eve Energy, and your literature, your welcome papers, and also a card that has the QR scan code on it for to get it in the HomeKit. We'll talk about that in a minute too. Okay, so I mean, it's very nice packaging, feels premium. Okay, now next we'll talk about how to get the device in the HomeKit, the Eve Energy, and how to set it up for what you want to use it for. Okay, so I'll be right back with that. Alright, now I'm going to show you how easy it is to get the Eve Energy into the app. And I'm going to use the Eve app to do that. Okay, once I get the Eve app open, I'm going to go to Settings. And then I'm going to tap on Add Accessory right there. And it's going to want to scan the barcode. Okay, now it sees it as an outlet. So I'm going to choose Add to Home down here at the bottom. And this might take a minute. It's going to scan for the smart plug. And I created a room called Anywhere, so I'm going to add that to my Anywhere room because I want to be able to move that around anywhere I like. Now, you may choose to do an intended permanent installation of a lamp or a fan or something other, and we can address that on the next screen when we choose Continue. It's going to ask us to give us a name, and I'm just going to call this one Eve Energy. Okay, now we can choose whether we want to display as a fan, a light, or an outlet, and I'm just going to leave that to outlet. Continue. Now it's added to my home. I can choose to go to the Home app and see it right there, View and Home. So let's do that. And that's going to take us to the settings of the Eve Energy, to where we can set up our automations. We can change the room, change the display type, and we can include that in our favorites. We can see who the manufacturer is, the serial number and model number, and what firmware version it's using. We can also remove it from Home app if we choose to do so. So I'm going to close that, and I'm going to get out of the Home app, and I'm going to go back to the Eve app because we want to see. And once we get done adding that, if you have the HomePass app, And it will ask you if you want to save that code to the HomePass, and I recommend that app. I have every device that I've got that's HomeKit compatible is in there. So that's simply because you get these little QR codes on these pieces of paper that come in a box. And if you're like me, I don't keep those things forever. I throw them away, and then if I have to set up a device again, then I don't have my QR code. They do put some devices have them on the device itself, and that's handy. Some don't. So HomePass is a really good thing, and I've already saved it in there. So let's go take a look at our Eve Energy. And we'll hit done there. And it takes me to the Anywhere room where I added it. And I'm going to tap on the Eve Energy. And here we can see we can turn it on or off. I'm going to turn it on. And now it's on. I'm going to turn it off. I could set up a schedule if I wanted to. And I could do that right there, or I could actually do that in the Home app as well. It also tells me the power consumption, and I don't have anything connected to it. But if it was using any power, it would tell me that in watts. And I could set up a how much I pay per kilowatt hour for my power in there and the projected cost. And then it would tell me what my total consumption would be over a period of time that's displayed there on this graph. And you can hit the information button and you can select whether you want to view that by hour, by day, week, or month. And you can change your measurements, how often they go in there. And you can also reset that data right there. All right, now with that, we'll go back and get our final thoughts, and let's get at it. Here we see the Eve Energy being cycled on and off. There where the green LED is, that is actually a button, so you can cycle it on and off there as well. All right, to wrap this up, what do I think about Eve Energy? Well, I think it's a good quality product. It has some features that I like about it. The energy tracking, the ability to use your automations, and if you're into shortcuts, you could create shortcuts for that too. I do like it. Do I recommend it? If you're looking for the energy tracking, a good quality product, then yes, I would recommend it. I would highly recommend it. If you're just looking for something to turn something on and off with, then just stick with the cheaper HomeKit compatible smart plug. There's I'm not going to say a lot, but there's a few out there. HomeKit is something that's just now gaining into some popularity, so there are not as many devices as there are out there for other platforms, but it's gaining quite a bit of popularity and it's getting easier to deal with as far as that goes. There are other ways of getting things in the HomeKit for devices that aren't even certified for it, and I may do a video on that and how to do that later and see how this goes. I'm a relatively new channel, and I really appreciate Eve sending me the Eve Energy Smart Plug to try out and review. They're not a sponsor. They just provided me the product in order to get a review done for them, and I've done so. They've not paid me in any way for my thoughts on it, and I do recommend it. If you like this type of content, feel free to like the channel, and if you want to see videos as they're released, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like the videos and you do hit a like, that will let YouTube know, and it'll change the algorithm to where more people can see this type of video and content. I appreciate everybody that stops by. I hope everybody has a great day.